Remember when I said your Pokemon could have a status before a battle because of the roulette? Well, certain statuses don't apply to Pokemon that have certain types or abilities. Oh, wait a minute, this person is talking about the multi-battle challenge? No, I want to talk to the person that offers the single battle challenge. Sorry about that. Okay, looks like it's this person. That's strange because I could have sworn the person that offered the single challenges was on the right. Well, anyway, as I said, certain statuses don't apply to Pokemon that have certain types or abilities. Abilities like Immunity, Magma Armor, Water Veil, Insomnia, Vital Spirit, and Limber. As for typings, Steel and Poison types won't get poisoned, Ice types won't get frozen, Fire types won't get burned, and Ground types won't get paralyzed. So when you reach your 21st and 49th battle respectively, you'll be fighting Arcade Star Dahlia. That's also the case at the Battle Castle. Yeah, because last video, I didn't mention how many battles you need to fight before getting to Dirac. Sorry about that. So as you know, we did fight Dahlia before, but back then, there were no restrictions. But this time around, it's a whole different story because if I were to fight Dahlia here, then I'm going to be faced with a few restrictions, such as not being able to use items in battle, my Pokemon's levels being reduced to 50, and other things like that. Alright, let's move on to the next battle facility, which is the Battle Factory. And you know, that reminds me, I never got to talk about the Pokemon that you can't use in any of these facilities. And those Pokemon consist of Mewtwo, Mew, Lugia, Ho-Oh, Celebi, Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, Jirachi, Deoxys, Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, Fione, Manaphy, Darkrai, Shaman, and Arceus. Pretty much uber legendaries and event Pokemon. Then there's Latios and Latias. You can use them, but they can't be honed to Soul Dew since we all know how broken that thing was before Gen 7. And there's also Rotom. If you try entering Rotom in any of its altered forms, it will revert back to its regular form. So, the Battle Factory. Just like in Emerald 386, you're given the option of battling level 50 or level 100 Pokemon. Then you're presented with 6 rental Pokemon, and you choose 3 of them. Then after a battle, you get to choose to swap one of your Pokemon with the Pokemon you just faced. Although, you're not going to know what that Pokemon knows, unless of course you saw all 4 of its moves when you fought it, so just be sure you're choosing the right Pokemon to fight with, otherwise maybe you'll be at a disadvantage. Now, I've signed the prices of Battle Towers so many times, but I will admit, the Battle Factory is my favorite facility since I get to use rental Pokemon, as well as certain strategies that I don't really get to use all that much. So, when you reach your 21st and 49th battle respectively, you'll be fighting Factory Head Thornton. Since he uses rental Pokemon too, you're not going to know what he's going to have, so whatever you rented, hopefully it's good enough to take on whatever Pokemon Thornton's going to use. So let me explain how the Battle Factory works. Before every battle, a staff member will give you a hint about what you're going to be facing, whether it's a certain Pokemon or a certain move. For instance, in the first run of your challenge, you'll get told what Pokemon you're going to be facing. As you progress further, the hints won't be as helpful, in my opinion, that is. Now, my experience with the Battle Factory, I always choose level 100 challenges because, well, I always like a good challenge, even though occasionally these challenges kind of kick my ass one too many times. But if I were to choose the level 50 option, then yeah, I just feel like something's missing. So, well, actually, I did choose level 50 one time, and yeah, I just didn't enjoy it at all. Oh yes, as you progress further in your challenge, as I said, the hints won't be as helpful, but sometimes, I don't think the staff member is going to give you a very good hint at all. Last thing I remember was, I think the staff member said something about the opponent not preferring any certain type of Pokemon to use. So yeah, that's all the hints you're going to get from that staff member. So hopefully, whatever you rented will be good enough to take on the opposing team. Yes, I do know that because I've done that quite a few times. Okay, the person on the right offers the multi-battle challenge, but I'm not going to talk to that person because it's pretty much the same thing over and over again. Okay, last but not least, the Battle Tower. Oh boy, this place brings back so many memories. Hear that? That is the sound of sweet nostalgia. Yeah, years ago when I played Diamond, I can't tell you how many times I fought here and how many times I got screwed over because maybe the AI was against me, or maybe it was because I was against certain Pokemon with certain movesets. And, well, I think I know one moveset in particular that always screwed me over. That one particular wall ring with the moveset consisting of Fissure, Sheer Cold, Rest, and Sleep Talk. Really? I don't think Pikachu has the potential to do that. Okay, I think it's pretty nervous. Okay, this person, I think I know what he's about. Okay, I think this person has something to do with Wi-Fi battles, I think. The Wi-Fi battles that happened when you talk to this person over here, which I'll do so in just a second, just as soon as I'm done talking to this guy. Oh, this fella. I think I know what he's about too. I think he's gonna tell me, what is it again? Oh, my overall potential of individual Pokemon. Okay, I believe it has something to do with IVs. Okay, let's choose Giratina. Why not? Well, it all depends on the message that's below its nature. I don't quite recall what it says about Giratina, but yeah, whatever it is, it's gonna boost a certain stat. Oh, special attack? Well, okay, Giratina's not much of a special attacker, so yeah, let me see what it's, okay, thoroughly cunning. Yeah, I don't really pay attention to that all too much. Okay, I believe there's some people over here. A reference to Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, huh? Well, actually, Ruby and Sapphire because, well, yeah, back then, there was only the Battle Tower and nothing else. But in Emerald, yeah, there was a whole Battle Frontier there. But the only difference is, this Battle Frontier is not as big as what it was back in Emerald 386. Okay, so let me explain how this place works, starting with the person that was on the right. So the receptionist on the right, she offers Wi-Fi battle room challenges. And how it works is, you're faced with randomly downloaded teams from the internet. But in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, it was changed to the Masterclass Battle Room Challenge, which is unlocked after winning 49 times in a row, either single or double battles. Good luck doing that. Yeah, when I played Brilliant Diamond, I never once fought here because, well, it's just not the same anymore. Okay, the middle receptionist, she offers the standard challenge, consisting of 7 single battles or double battles. When you reach your 21st or 49th single battle, respectively, you'll be taking on Tower Tycoon Palmer. Yeah, I did take on Palmer before in Platinum, but never in Diamond and Pearl. I do remember his Regigigas gave me quite a bit of trouble. Well, I'm not surprised since, after all, that thing hits pretty hard after 5 turns. Yeah, I never once did anything involving this because, well, I never really played around with Wi-Fi all that much. So, yeah, odds are I don't know too much about the Wi-Fi Battle Room Challenge. As for the person on the left, she's going to offer the Multi-Battle Room Challenge, which means you could team up with a friend of yours using DS Wireless Connection, or team up with one of the stat trainers you met over the course of this game. But unfortunately, this feature is not in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, much to my disappointment because, yeah, that feature, I really enjoyed that feature the most. Yeah, I was really upset when I found out that it wasn't there anymore because, well, I always love teaming up with stat trainers to see what they're going to do. Yeah, as I said, this place holds a lot of memories in my heart, such as teaming up with the stat trainers and accidentally attacking their Pokemon occasionally. Yeah, sometimes that happened because maybe I accidentally misclicked, I guess. But it looks like that's over. Oh yeah, in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, you can also fight certain gym leaders as well as the Team Galactic commanders, as well as Cyrus, something that, well, back in Crystal, I think I said something about how, I was imagining what would happen if you fought Team Galactic here. But, I guess you could say I got what I asked for, but not exactly what I had in mind. Although I never really experienced that since, I never really got far in the Battle Tower since, as I said, I never played around at the Battle Tower in Brilliant Diamond since, well, to me, something's missing. Okay, and as for this person, as I said, she's going to offer the Multi-Battle Challenge. Okay, she's going to repeat everything I just said. But I think the only difference is she's going to explain it better than I did. Oh yes, the Battle Salon where I could meet other trainers, and those other trainers consist of those stat trainers that you met throughout the course of this game. Well, occasionally, sometimes they are helpful, sometimes they're not. Oh yeah, one other thing I didn't mention, you can't enter Pokemon that are exactly alike, like say if I were to enter two beat barrels, and you can't enter Pokemon if they happen to be holding the same item. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, yes, I do know all this already. Okay, good to know. Okay, no, I'm done here, so let's move on to the next portion of the game. As I said before, this Battle Frontier in general, it was pretty short. Although, if I was playing Diamond and Pearl, I'm not really sure how long it will take me to get through the place. Now, back in part 137, Buck said something about unofficial Island Challenge, which consists of fighting particular trainers on particular routes. That way you could get to fight Buck himself. Okay, so there's one trainer on a specific route, including this one, Route 230, so let me see if I can try and get to that trainer before time's up, even though I don't think I'm going to fight that one trainer in this part, because, well, that person either has 5 or 6 Pokemon, so, yeah, odds are I'm going to have to wait till next video so that way I could include the entirety of the battle, because I don't want to start the battle right now and then I have to cut the video right in the middle of me doing the battle. Wow, level 67 Tentacruel. I didn't know those things come at that kind of level. So, the types of trainers we haven't fought so far, actually the types of bosses we haven't fought so far, yeah, we never fought anyone that had these particular typings. Let's see if I can remember them off the top of my head. Let's see, Normal, Dark, surprisingly Dragon, Fairy, what else? Flying, and what was the last one? Oh crap, I can't seem to remember. Well, I said it back in part 137, so I guess you could watch that part again in case you want to know that other type. Oh yeah, Route 230. This brings back a few memories too, because I seem to recall fighting wild Togepi's there, although I don't quite recall if it was, if I had to use the Poké Radar, or maybe it was a mass outbreak. Yeah, it's been a while since I last read about that, so yeah, my memory of fighting Togepi on Route 230 is pretty faulty. Okay, this island that I'm about to go to, well, I believe there are a few items that I could grab, so before I get to that one trainer, I'm going to see if I can try and grab all the items so that way I could focus on fighting that one trainer. Okay, I believe that person is supposed to be over to the right. Oh wow, Togetic. Well, I guess I was right about that whole fighting Togepi on this particular island at one point. But times have changed now, so yeah, as you can see, you can find Togetic here if you really want to catch it. Oh wow, Air Slash didn't do as much as I wanted to do. I said Moonblast because that's the move that Togetic was using. Well, Air Slash has a 30% chance of flinching, so who knows, maybe I can get this thing to flinch. Or maybe not. I believe the person that I'm going to be fighting, I believe she uses Fairy types, although I could be wrong about that. Oh yeah, the last person that I never mentioned anything about, the typing that is, I believe it's Poison. Yeah, sorry about that, maybe it's because I don't really use Poison types all that much. Yeah, there's that trainer that I was going to fight, but looks like that's going to have to wait until next time. Okay, here's something that Shaman could take down in one hit. Yeah, I'm not really sure there's going to be a whole lot of opportunities for Shaman to do battle because, well, eventually I am going to be going to a place that has quite a few fire types there, and as you can imagine, Shaman can't really do much against fire types. Well, there's Earth Power, but that can only do so much damage. Okay, I believe there's one item or maybe 2 items in this vicinity of the island, so I'm just going to grab those 2 items, and I guess I'll call it an episode. Okay, nothing here, and what is this item? Oh, rare candy. Okay, I'll definitely add that to my collection. Looks to me like I don't have any more time to grab the items here, so I guess I'm going to have to collect the rest of them next time. So next time, we're going to fight that trainer you see there, as well as the rest of the trainers in this unofficial island challenge. See you next time.